Deep in the heart of ancient Mesoamerica, a god soared above the rest, a deity of wind, wisdom, and creation. His name, Quetzalcoatl, the Feathered Serpent. From the towering pyramids of Teotihuacan to the sacred texts of the Aztecs, Quetzalcoatl's legacy has captivated hearts and minds for centuries. In this video, we'll unravel the myths, explore his cultural significance, and delve into the mystery surrounding this legendary figure. So buckle up and join us on a journey through time to meet the Feathered Serpent himself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic dives into history and mythology. Let's start with the basics. Who or what is Quetzalcoatl? His name comes from the Nahuatl language, spoken by the Aztecs and other Mesoamerican people. Quetzal refers to the dazzling green feathers of the Quetzal bird, and Coatl means serpent. Put them together and you get Feathered Serpent, a name that perfectly captures his unique duality. Quetzalcoatl was a god of many domains: wind, wisdom, learning, agriculture, and even the planet Venus. He was seen as a creator god, a bringer of knowledge, and a symbol of balance between the earthly and the divine. But his story isn't limited to one culture. From the Olmec to the Toltecs, Maya, and Aztecs, Quetzalcoatl's influence stretched across centuries and civilizations, evolving with each one. So how did the serpent god become such a big deal? Let's find out. Quetzalcoatl's roots go back over 2,000 years, possibly to the Olmec civilization, often called the mother culture of Mesoamerica. Around 1200 BC, the Olmecs created art depicting serpentine figures with bird-like features, which some scholars believe are early versions of Quetzalcoatl. By the time of Teotihuacan, around 100 to 700 AD, Quetzalcoatl was a central figure. The city's iconic temple of the Feathered Serpent is covered in carvings of his image, showing his importance in religious and political life. In these early myths, Quetzalcoatl was tied to creation. According to one legend, he and his brother Tezcatlipoca worked together to shape the world. Quetzalcoatl descended into the underworld to retrieve the bones of humanity, using his own blood to bring them to life. Talk about a divine sacrifice. This story highlights his role as a benevolent god, one who cared deeply for humankind, but his story gets even more intriguing as we move to the Toltecs. Fast forward to the Toltec civilization, around 900 to 1100 AD, where Quetzalcoatl's myth takes a fascinating turn. The Toltecs revered him not just as a god, but as a historical figure, a priest king. According to legend, he was a wise and virtuous ruler of the Toltec city of Tula. He promoted peace, art, and learning, and was said to embody Quetzalcoatl's divine spirit. But here's where it gets juicy. The myths say he clashed with followers of Tezcatlipoca, the god of chaos and sorcery. In one version, Tezcatlipoca tricked Quetzalcoatl into getting drunk and committing shameful acts, leading to his exile. Heartbroken, he sailed away on a raft of snakes, promising to return one day. This prophecy would later have massive consequences, especially when a certain Spanish conquistador arrived. But we'll get into that in a moment. By the time the Aztecs rose to power in the 14th century, Quetzalcoatl was a cornerstone of their religion. In Aztec mythology, he was one of the 4 creator gods, associated with the planet Venus, the morning star. The Aztecs built temples in his honor and held elaborate rituals, though unlike other gods, Quetzalcoatl was rarely linked to human sacrifice. Instead, offerings like flowers, incense, and even butterflies were made to appease him. The Aztecs also saw Quetzalcoatl as a teacher. He was credited with giving humans maize, the calendar, and the arts, basically the building blocks of civilization. But his peaceful nature made him stand out in a pantheon filled with bloodthirsty deities. The reverence for Quetzalcoatl would shape one of history's most dramatic misunderstandings. Enter 1519, when Hernán Cortés and his Spanish conquistadors landed in Mexico. The Aztec Emperor Montezuma II faced a dilemma. Remember that Toltec prophecy about Quetzalcoatl's return? Some accounts suggest Montezuma wondered if Cortez, a bearded stranger from the east, was Quetzalcoatl himself, returning as promised. After all, 1519 coincided with the Aztec calendar year tied to Quetzalcoatl's return. While this story is debated among historians, some say it was exaggerated by the Spanish themselves. It's undeniable that the prophecy shaped the Aztecs' initial response to the invaders. Cortez exploited this confusion, and the fall of the Aztec Empire soon followed. Whether or not Montezuma truly believed Cortez was Quetzalcoatl, the Feathered Serpent myth played a pivotal role in one of history's turning points. So what's Quetzalcoatl's legacy today? His image lives on in Mexican culture, from vibrant murals to festivals celebrating indigenous heritage. He's a symbol of wisdom, creativity, and the enduring spirit of Mesoamerica. Modern spiritual movements like those tied to New Age beliefs have also embraced Quetzalcoatl as a figure of enlightenment. But his story also reminds us of the richness of indigenous cultures and the importance of preserving their histories. Quetzalcoatl isn't just a myth, he's a bridge between the past and present, a reminder of the ingenuity and spirituality of the peoples who shaped Mesoamerica. And that's the story of Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent who soared through the skies of Mesoamerican mythology. So guys, please remember to like, to subscribe, to share, to comment. And thank you for watching, and God bless.